We're still here at Ballyhenry, Ashford Studios, where James Flynn and Morgan O'Sullivan are doing a follow-up to the Vikings TV series called Valhalla. I'm here with another one of my colleagues, and he's going to give it sort of a living testimony of his experience working in the films and what have you. This is the Labour Court recommendation that this work was covered by against James Flynn and Morgan O'Sullivan. This is what it's about: a breach of the collective agreement and the implementation and failure of the implementation to adhere to that recommendation from the Labour Court. So I'm here today with
John Purdy.
how long have you worked in the industry, John?
Nearly 40 years.
40 years. Do you know Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Flynn?
I do.
Could you tell me why you're not working now?
Because they just got rid of us, and they've, for no reason at all, they just bang stop. And I cannot understand, because in all the films I've done over the years, I was never once sacked for not doing my work. I always
Done your work.
done my work, no matter what was asked for.
Would you say that you're a loyal servant to these employers?
Oh yes, without doubt. Without doubt I'm a loyal servant, because, as I say, I've never, always done what I was asked to do.
Do you know the term blackballing?
I've heard of it,
And have you been blackballed? Do you believe you've been blackballed now?
as far as I know now, I'm being blackballed off any film through all these construction managers.
And if Morgan O'Sullivan and James Flynn, who are in breach of the Labour Court recommendation, which states that they're supposed to meet the workers and the union official that is covered by this breach, it's a simple question you'd ask Morgan O'Sullivan is why?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Why did you do all this to us?
Yeah.
I mean, in the years that I've worked on the Vikings, there was no hassle, no nothing. Everything went well, everything was happy, and now just bang, just stopped. Everything is stopped.
Do you believe it's because of the profit share scheme that they promised for giving up your lounges for coming down here? Your 2 hours travelling a day, your meals, your mileage, and your travelling time. Is it because of you asking for that? Do you believe that plays a part in actually why you've been displaced?
I totally agree that's the reason. To get rid of us so they didn't have to pay this money. And they should have to pay it, because they agreed to it.
Yes, and now you've been courted by collective agreements going back, I think the latest one was 1991. And then you actually balloted on an agreement where Mr. Flynn and Mr. O'Sullivan negotiated directly with the likes of yourself and myself as the shop steward. And they signed their signatures to a collective agreement, and they said they'd honour that agreement. And basically they actually have withdrawn from that agreement. They're in breach of that collective agreement, as the Labour Court found. Do you believe that people that don't honour agreements should be funded by the Irish taxpayer?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
If you could say anything to Mr. O'Sullivan and Mr. Flynn, what would it be?
Honour any agreements. You've made these agreements. You should honour them, because they're making enough money out of it to honour any agreement that was supposed to be agreed.
So, at this moment in time, you're unemployed.
Yes.
You've no pension. So, after 40 years working in an Irish film industry, you've been promised a pension in the 1991 agreement, 2004 agreement, 2010 agreement, and even in the 2015 agreement. And there's never been a penny put into a pension scheme for you. Do you think that's good value to the Irish taxpayer?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Thanks for your time, John. Thank you.